At the end of the week, we're going to have the Unit 3 mid-unit check, the mid-unit test. So over the next couple of days, our videos are going to involve some questions that are going to look just like the ones you'll see on that test. So on that test, you're going to have to add expressions. 6x plus 4 plus 2x minus 6. So the first thing you need to realize is that we have two expressions here. Here's our first one, 6x plus 4. And here's our second expression, 2x minus 6. We know that we're adding those because it has an addition sign. So you can do that by combining like terms, or you can do it by stacking the expressions on top of each other. So we're going to do that. We're going to stack them up. We're basically going to take this expression and we're going to move it down here. And then, of course, it's still an addition problem. All right. You can only add like terms. And what that means is both terms have to have the same variable or no variable at all. So you cannot add 7 plus 2x. Because 7 does not have that same variable. This can't be done. You could add 7x plus 2x to get 9x. So when we're adding, we have to find like terms. And you want to make sure you line them up. So as you can see, we have 6x, and it is lined up with 2x. Those are like terms. We're going to be allowed to add them. So it is 6 plus 2. That's 8x. Now here's where you have to be careful. When you get to your next row, this is a positive 4. And we are adding it to a negative 6. So you have to be careful. I'm going to show my work off to the side. That is 4 plus negative 6. And 4 plus negative 6 is negative 2. So we can write our answer as 8x minus 2. Or you could write it as 8x plus negative 2. Those are both the same expression. You can write it either way. All right, your turn. So your expression is negative 5x plus 2. And your second expression that you're going to add to it is 3x plus 7. Go ahead and pause the video and work your way through this one, and then hit play to see the answer. First thing you're going to want to do is stack the expressions on top of each other. Order doesn't matter when it is addition. We're going to write 3x plus 7 underneath our first expression. And I'm going to remember that we are adding. And I don't have a use for these parentheses anymore. So, first of all, you should have added negative 5x plus 3x. Negative 5 plus 3, that's negative 2. So this is going to be negative 2x. And then you're going to add 2 plus 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. Now since it's a positive 9, you can't have two terms with no sign in between. So we have our two terms in our answer, negative 2x and 9. You can't just have nothing right here. You got to have something. It's either got to be a minus sign, a negative, or a plus sign, positive. And so since 9 is positive, what we put there is an addition or a plus sign. So our equivalent expression when we add those two together is negative 2x plus 9. All right, let's do two more. We're now looking at subtracting expressions. Same rules, except you're obviously subtracting instead of adding. So like terms, still are in effect. So we have 3x. Take away 4x. So our integer rules apply. It's 3 minus 4. We're taking away more than we have. So it would be negative 1x. And when we have 1 as our coefficient, we don't write it because 1 times anything is that value. So it's just going to be negative x. And here we are doing 6. Take away negative 5. So subtracting a negative is the same as adding. Adding the opposite is what we call it. Or another way we thought of it was to do keep switch opposite. So this becomes 6 plus 5. So it's a positive answer. It's 11. Positive 11. So here's our equivalent expression. Negative x plus 11. All right, going to be your turn. Go ahead and do 7x minus 5 minus 2x plus 7. Pause the video and work through and then hit play when you're done. Seven take away 2. 7 take away 2 is 5. So it's going to be 5x. And then we have negative 5 take away 7. Negative 5 take away 7. So this would have us at negative 5 on the number line, take away 7, which means we're moving further to the left on our number line. And we would get negative 12. So 5x minus 12 or 5x plus negative 12. Both are acceptable answers for this one.